Hi everyone! I was watching a very interesting music video, Keep Talking by Pink Floyd, a 1994 song from the album The Division Bell. But we will talk about this later. In the last episode, we started talking about feedback, how important it is, and what the pros and cons could be in giving or not giving a correct feedback. Today we continue to talk about feedback, and specifically I'll show you 10 feedback techniques plus some suggestions for giving a correct and effective feedback, designed by Nishant Alawat for the website www.getjob.com. So let's start with 10 feedback techniques that enable your team to improve and perform better. First one is sandwich feedback technique. This method is all about delivering feedback in a balanced way. Here you sandwich constructive criticism between two positive feedbacks. It begins with praise, followed by areas of improvement, and ends with more positive feedback. Picture yourself in a conversation with Sarah, who has been doing excellent work but needs improvement in meeting deadlines. Start with positive feedback. Hey Sarah, I want to commend you for your outstanding effort in your recent projects. Your attention to detail and creativity has been remarkable. Then provide constructive criticism. However, I've noticed a few instances where deadlines weren't met. Timelines are critical to our project's success. Then end positively. Nevertheless, I have confidence that you can overcome this challenge with your skills and dedication. Your contribution to the team is invaluable. See how it's like making a sandwich. It starts and ends with positivity, with the constructive part in the middle. It's a good sandwich. Let's eat it. Second one, DESC model. Describe, express, specify, consequences. DESC. It's a structured way to provide feedback that keeps things clear and constructive. This method helps you break down your feedback into distinct, understandable parts, making it easier to grasp and act upon. Imagine you're talking to John. John is one of your colleagues who frequently arrives late to meetings. So start with describe the behavior. John, I've noticed you've been consistently late to our team meetings. Express your feelings. This behavior makes me feel like our time isn't being respected and disrupt the flow of our discussions. Specify changes or expectations. I'd like to see you arrive on time. Arrive on time for all our future meetings. Then explain consequences. If we can address this issue, our team can have more productive and efficient meetings. Third, edge. Explain, describe, give, and positively. The edge model is a way to structure your feedback conversation so it flows smoothly. The edge model is like a roadmap for your feedback discussions, ensuring they cover all the essential points. Imagine you're talking to Mark, a team member, about improving a sales pitch. Explain. Mark, I wanted to chat about your recent sales pitch because improving our presentation skills is vital. Describe the behavior. During the pitch, you spoke very quickly and didn't engage the client in a meaningful conversation. Give specific feedback. To enhance your pitches, I recommend slowing down your speech, asking open-ended questions, and actively listening to the client's needs. And positively, I'm confident this adjustment will make you an even more effective communicator and contribute to our sales success. Fourth, 360-degree feedback. This comprehensive approach gathers input for multiple perspectives, including peers, subordinates, supervisors, and self-assessment. Imagine you're implementing this for Jane, Team member. Collect feedback. Gather insights from Jane colleagues, subordinates, supervisors, and even Jane herself through surveys or interviews. Compile and analyze. Analyze the feedback to identify patterns and areas for improvement. Share the feedback. Share the feedback with Jane privately and constructively, highlighting strengths and areas for development. Collaborate. Work with Jane. Work with Jane to create a development plan based on the feedback, setting clear goals and actions. Then follow up. Periodically check in to track progress and provide ongoing support. The fifth one is grow. Goals, reality, options, wrap up. The grow model is a neat way to guide someone towards their goals. It's got 4 steps. Goals, reality, options, and wrap up. Imagine you're talking to a team member, Alex, who wants to level up his leadership. Goals. Start by asking Alex, what specific leadership skills do you want to develop? What outcomes do you hope to achieve? Reality. Then dive into the current situation and ask Alex to reflect on his recent leadership experience. What leadership behaviors have you exhibited recently? What's working well and what challenges have you faced? Options. Encourage Alex to brainstorm different ways to improve. What are some different approaches you could try? What resources or support do you need? And then finally, wrap up. Sum it up by highlighting the key takeaways and action steps. For example, based on our conversation, working on active listening and delegation skills could be beneficial. Let's create a plan to develop these skills. The 6th model is start, stop, and continue. Start, stop, and continue is all about identifying what someone should be doing, stop doing, and keep doing. For instance, let's say you're giving feedback to Lisa, your project manager. You can start with something like, Lisa, think about starting regular status update emails to keep the team in the loop. It will improve communication. Stop. But on the flip side, it's crucial to stop micromanaging the team. It can be counterproductive and demotivating. Trust them to handle their tasks. Then continue. Lastly, please continue facilitating our weekly team meetings. Your leadership there has been effective in aligning everyone's effort. The 7th model is SBI, Situation, Behavior, Impact. The SBI model is all about painting the picture when you're giving feedback. It focuses on describing a specific situation, the observer behavior, and the impact of that behavior on individuals or the team. Imagine you're talking to David. You're talking to David about his recent interaction with a client. That's the situation. David, let's talk about that client meeting we had yesterday. Behavior. I noticed you interrupted the client frequently while they were explaining their requirements. An impact. This made the client feel unheard and frustrated. It could affect our client relationship and project progress. So let's go on with the 8th method. STAR. Situation, task, action, and result. This is a pretty cool way to give feedback. As I've said before, STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. It helps make feedback specific and relevant to the situation. Imagine you're chatting with a team member, Tom, about his recent client pitch. Situation: Tom, remember that crucial client meeting where you needed to secure a new contract? Task: you were tasked with presenting our product's features and benefits convincingly. Action. You took a well-prepared approach demonstrating how our product met their needs, addressing their concerns and offering solutions. Then results. And guess what? You nail it. We secure the new contract. The ninth model is BOOST. Balanced, objective, observable, specific, and timely. The BOOST model is a way to give feedback about balance, objectivity, observability, specificity, and timeliness. The BOOST model ensures that feedback is fair, unbiased, and actionable, promoting a constructive dialogue for improvement. Imagine you're giving feedback to Sarah, one of our engineers, about the coding practices. Balanced. Sarah, I want to provide feedback that looks at your strengths and improvement areas. Objective. Our objective is to improve coding efficiency and quality. Observable. I observed in your recent code review that you found and fixed critical bugs before they caused problems in production. Specific. You demonstrated strong debugging skills and attention to details in finding and fixing those issues. Timely. This feedback is coming right after performance, so it's spot on. The 10th and final model is CAS. C-A-S. Criticize, ask, and suggest. The CAS model is a feedback technique that combines constructive criticism with open-ended questions and suggestions for improvement. CAS starts with criticism, invite discussions with questions, and ends with actionable suggestions. Just for example, criticize. Rachel, I've got some concerns about your effectiveness on a recent campaign. Ask, can you help me understand why we choose this specific audience? Suggest, how about we take a more data-driven approach and do some through market research to refine our audience targeting. And now, 8 tips for sharing effective feedback that empowers team members. First, be specific and clear. Second, choose the right time and place. Third, focus on behaviors, not personality. Fourth, be empathetic. Fifth, make the feedback a two-way approach. Sixth, listen actively. 7. Highlight the impact in your feedback. 8. Stay solution-oriented, always. So we've looked at 10 techniques of giving good feedback as well as some tips. One thing still needs to be highlighted. Managers and leaders in general must consider giving feedback as a fundamental part of their work. It can be difficult. Especially with someone annoying employees. Yes, of course. Can the solution be to ignore your collaborators? Never. No way. Never. Communication is key. So anyway, keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. As I told you at the beginning of this episode, Keep Talking is also the title of Pink Floyd song. So please watch the video, listen to the beautiful music, and above all, read the lyrics. That's very, very important. So my dear friends, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, stay human, and don't miss the electric ship.
millions of years, mankind lived just like the animals. Then something happened, which unleashed the power of our imagination. We learned to talk.
There's a silence surrounding. I can't seem to think straight. I sit in the corner and no one can bother me. I think I should speak now.
I want to talk to me.
I can't seem to speak now.
You never talk to me.
My words won't come out right.
What are you thinking?
I feel like I'm drowning.
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling weak now.
Why won't you talk to
But I
me?
can't show my weakness.
You never talk to me.
I sometimes wonder,
What are you thinking?
where do we go from here?
What are you feeling?
It doesn't have to be like this. All we need to do is make sure we keep talking.
Why won't you talk to
I
me?
feel like I'm drowning.
You never talk to me.
No, I can't breathe now.
What are you thinking?
We're going nowhere.
What are you feeling?
We're going nowhere.
Why won't you talk to me? You never talk to me. What are you thinking? Where do we go from
It doesn't have to be like this.